Eldon. I'm 19 years old, and I study media and culture at Lancaster University, and I'm from Taiwan. When I first picked up, it was when I was in grade 3 that summer, which is year 4 in the UK system. Yeah, and I've been learning since then. As a student, time management is big time, and you have to find the time to play the instrument. But of course, at university, academics would be our priority. So of course, more time would be spent, as one could imagine or expect, to sacrifice for academics. So you really have to find time in between those to play your instrument. If I were to perform in my community or for Taiwan in general, I would want to bring in some more outside elements, for example, jazz. In Taiwan, pop is more popular, so I want to bring that perspective in.
Do you envision music being a part of your life going forward?
Yes, of course, definitely. It doesn't have to contribute to any of my streams of income or anything, but it can be something that I use to keep myself sane and keep me functioning as a human being.
I'm Bruce Bennett, I'm 52, I'm from High Wycombe originally. I'm a lecturer in film studies at Lancaster University. My job involves standing in front of a room full of people and speaking and performing effectively. That's what a lecturer does. And sometimes performing to a room full of people I don't know as well, if I'm speaking at a conference or giving a paper at another institution. So in that sense, going on stage with a band is slightly less nerve-wracking than it might be otherwise. In a sense, it's my day job to do that, to stand on a platform in front of people and try and hold their attention for 45 minutes or an hour. Playing for an audience is quite a unique experience. It's a really enjoyable experience because it feels to me like music is complete when there's an audience there. The audience are participants in the performance, and if we have an enthusiastic audience, an audience that are really enjoying the music, that are dancing and bouncing around, it's like the music is finished. They're as much, they're as important a participant in the performance as the band is. Before we play, I'm not very nervous because I'm in a band we're an 8-piece band, so I know there are 7 other people on stage with me, and it's a collective, collaborative effort. When a gig goes really well, it's tremendously satisfying because you've given pleasure to a room full of people. We're very good at getting people to dance, and it's immensely satisfying.
My name's Tom Woods, I'm 26 years old and I'm from Lancaster. I'm a teaching assistant at St Joseph's Catholic Primary School during the day, and obviously a musician at weekends. Well, I was a youth football player and I hoped to make it as a professional, but I didn't, unfortunately. But in terms of how it impacted me with music, it's very similar actually. Sometimes you have to deal with disappointments. You might not always have a good gig, you might get a comment from somebody at a gig that hasn't enjoyed it as much as everybody else. And that's similar with football. You might not get picked in the team and have to deal with it and accept it, and it's very similar. So there are a lot of similarities with it. Everywhere you go in Lancaster, every night of the week you can usually find live music, whether it's a performance or an open mic night. There's always something going on, and yeah, it's one of the best cities. Well, obviously I'm probably biased in that because I'm from here, but yeah, I think it's great. You know, like I say, every night of the week you can hear some live music, so it's brilliant. Most of my gigs, there'll be at least a family member or a sort of friend there, and with more gigs you do, you end up meeting more people, and it's really good to kind of entertain people that you know and that appreciate what you're doing, and you can feed off a crowd. I mean, if you can feed off any crowd, but if you know the people in the crowd, then it gives you kind of an extra want to entertain them and let them, you know, enjoy the gig.
What were some of the venues and bars you performed at around?
To name a few, the John O'Gorn, which is a really popular venue for live music, Corner House, Beer and Twist, the Pub, that's actually called the Pub, and Greens, yeah, just to name a few. I think I'm quite privileged in the sense that I'm doing something that I love and I'm passionate about, so it's not really as much as it is a job, it doesn't seem like one for the majority of the time. So that, I would say, success for me would be to keep making a living, doing what I'm doing and enjoying it and entertaining people.